How are you doing and how have you been? My name's Tazastic and of course we are back in this crazy game that we call Rimworld. Now, I'd like to have a low episode, but it's sort of going to depend on Randy. I have queued up some things. I do want to get some stuff done today. So the bedrooms getting done would actually be really key because then it would mean that we can then restructure. The game just started shaking them. Oh yeah, we're hunting boomalopes, so yeah. just don't worry about it. So if we get them bedrooms, that means these two guys in here will have their own bedrooms when they get recruited, hopefully if they do. That also means we can get these two out, so then that means we can extend these two rooms, make them slightly a little bit more productive. Still debating what to do with this. I wonder whether to make actually... Oh, apparently they started a social fight, brilliant. I would like to rearrange it. So then we have like a hallway through the middle just to be a little bit more productive. But I don't actually think that's going to work because then I don't really know what we do with the butchers. Yeah, so I'm going to have to think about that, but I would like to move the kitchen across here. It's not really going to work. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Wanderer joins ray gun. She's willing to contribute but will not leave voluntarily. Okay. That was very kind of you, Randy. Oh my god, that was very kind of you, Randy. That's a good person. Good at shooting, good intellectual. Okay. Well, Ray Gun, I'll just call you Ray if that's okay. Like, that's like people that call their kids like Hunter, Lion. Like, no, I'm not calling your kid Lion. I'll just call him Fred. All right. So Ray Gun, the policewoman. That's badass. She's basically RoboCop. She joined us at a good time because at least she's not going to be crippled by that suppression. I think that's going to be our researcher. I think where her skills lack in so much... Let's have a look. I think because her skills lack in so many things, and she's got that double passion for intellectual, I think she's actually the perfect person to take over. Because if we look at Jackalope that's currently doing it, Jackalope can cook, there's other things, and I really like the idea of Ray will then have that double. Look at Ray already getting stuck in. She's already going for that MVP role. Jesus. So yeah, I think that'd actually be really nice because I did mess about with these a little bit. So I changed Bonnie's stuff so then she would actually be making components. Eagle, so he would be doing that just to make sure them jobs were actually getting done. So actually I really like that combination. So Ray can sit on that. So Jackalope, you can come back so we go back to having 3 cooks, which is probably overkill. Then if you're not doing that, you can haul and clean. And don't worry about research because Ray is on it. Des will never get to research anyway, but... I think that's a really good combination. Research, what were we researching? Bionic parts, yes. I think that would be good because I think we've got 2 or 3 people with peg legs. So I just think the upgrade from Pirate to Robocop is actually a pretty good... You know, as much as I like pirates, don't get me wrong, I think Robocop's a really bad way of saying it because Robocop was quite slow and I'm pretty sure stairs stifled him. But hey. I did also I moved a lot of these lamps because actually I found they were quite ugly in these little gaps and just wasn't very good. So, and that means we can get rid of a couple, so I think that would be really good. But I especially think because when we start rejigging everything, it's just going to look nicer and basically my OCD is kicked in and I can't handle it and I'm making other excuses. Other than that, it's going to be the episode that Randy decides that we're allowed to have. But the fact that Ray joined straight off the bat, I can hear you shouting already. I'm going to put her on hot stuff. Not because she is hot stuff, you know I'm the hot stuff around here. But no one's getting the modified chili yet, so we don't need to start putting people on cold clothes or anything like that. And temperatures outside are still, well, I suppose they're 14, but it is raining and mossy. I did queue up, I think, loads of ibexes and boomalopes, that sort of stuff. Because winter is upon us and we're getting proper ready for the first time. So that means we're going to be even more busy. Would be really nice if we could find some steel up here, but I've begged for steel for so long I don't ever particularly think we're ever going to get it. What is steel in this game? Is it a thing? Who knows? Ark and Ray are having a fight. I'm gonna blame Ark. You know, Ray's the new girl in town. Just realised I've actually had... Oh, that's a little bit better. Get that sexy music on. Like, apologies for that. Let's be honest, the Rimworld soundtrack is too tasty not to have on. I'm too pumped for the progress that we can actually make now. The fact that we're getting more colonists. Ray, you did join with a gun, didn't you? Yeah, just a pistol. Come and get a bolt action rifle. I know the heavy... What are they? I know the heavy SMGs are a little bit better. They fire a little bit quicker. But I just like range on stuff in this game. I have to admit. This room is always going to be clunky though. Because you can't reinstall these. So if I decide to like delete this wall, there's just going to be a gap around the back. So that's ultra stressful, but... Hey, I suppose there's worse problems to have. I don't quite know what them problems are. To be fair, all them problems that are worse to have are probably all the problems that we have in the colony anyway, so we might as well add to that. And I did put some floor down just so we go for a bit of that sandstone. And it makes the floor look a little bit nicer, makes the beauty, like if we click on the beauty, things we can see in the corridors, actually that's given like a free everywhere they're going. So it's actually really, really tasty. So happy with that. I would like to deal with this mech. We're not able to deal with this though. There's too many of them, and especially with two having Inferno cannons. We could definitely, like, with the shield that we've got, we could pop around the corner. We could definitely probably take that out. And this, the problem is it gets into the situation. I wonder if we attack the centipedes but don't destroy the ship part, can we lure them away or can we like scum them? Although scumming them doesn't really sound great. A wild boar has self-tamed. Wow, Randy is being nice to us, although I am going to slaughter it. But Meals on Wheels is always appreciated. Okay, we're going to have so much food for winter. Really, really nice. So Jackalope, now that you're doing double passion, do you get a mood boost for it? Yeah, burning passion for my work. Because you've got that double... fire, you're getting a massive mood boost because you're doing that, so I think that's an improvement. And mood is high in the colony. See, I told you guys, I'm a professional at this game. I know what I'm doing. I'll say that, then an infestation will spawn in the bedrooms and I will utterly cry. If that happens right now, I'm just saying we're like moving base. We're moving base and we're never coming into a mountain again. I did also go around the map and just see if there was any hill route or anything like that to harvest, and I did make sure I click on that. Yeah, I think getting into these bedrooms is going to be a good idea. I would like a little bit more stone cutting getting done. Bonnie's making components. I mean, it's fine. We're going to have a component shortage for a very, very long time. Okay, Eagle is crafting stone blocks, so that's kind of tasty. Right, everything's... saying that. Recreation room isn't... Des needs to get his cleaning game on. I can see some mess. I'm going to have to put a complaint in. Not quite sure who I complain to, but a complaint will be made. It will be noted in his... Oh, God. I panicked. I saw infestation and I thought, if that infestation comes in the bedroom, I'm literally going to cry. Just as I've jinxed it. Right, so let's disallow these doors. The infestation, of course, goes where we want it to. And actually getting some more insect meat is actually kind of nice. because then we can keep making chem fuel out of it. So actually farming these ain't too bad at all. I think what we probably will do, just because I suppose the only problem with this is obviously we haven't got the bug killing box. So I think what I'm going to do is probably light all 3 of these on fire. And then I'll just bring in the squad to like take them all out. No, there's not for us, that's not crazy, so that's okay, but we don't have to deal with it right this second, so we'll leave them for a bit. Which is always a great thing to do with an infestation, just leave them for a bit. Yeah, I know, as I'm saying that out loud, I realise how ridiculous that is. Our resistance is actually quite low on one of these. Huskies join, look at us! Randy's being nice to us. I never want to stop this save. This say I can't ever like turn off the game in case my fortunes change. This is the first time he's been nice to us forever. We have huskies, and do you know the best thing about that? We've got food for them. Look, look, look. Insect meat and hay. Insect meat and hay. Insect meat and hay. And guess what? Insect meat and hay. 2,000 load of it. I think huskies, we can actually train them to haul, can't we? Yeah. So we'll try and train them to haul. I'm hoping they'll give that nuzzle effect. Like, I've spoke about it a couple of times and I've seen it. I don't know if it's just animals that your colonists have bonded with, but I know I've started some colonies sometimes and there's an animal and then you get a nuzzle. It's only like +4 or something. But I think that's really cool. So there we go, there's our huskies. Can we rename them? It's just Husky 2. That's not very slaughter or the tempter. No. We're going to keep animals for once. And if we can get huskies to haul, that'd be really, really good. We'll sort of let them wild. We'll obviously have to watch for predators on the map and take them out. Shouldn't be a big deal, but it's nice that our kill box is actually getting started. Okay. I'm liking this. Very productive, gang. Very productive. And luckily, yeah, they're starting to deconstruct Gran. I'm a bit concerned that there may be another cave in here, but I think we should be okay. But yeah, granite we're just lacking on. But to be fair, anything that we're using at the moment we're lacking on just because. Well, they're proper mining in here. Be nice if they find some steel for me. Infestations, your secret mining squad. That's why I wanted them, really, just so then they do all the mining for me. Okay, all these bedrooms are sorted, so I just want to haul all that. Have we got loads of cloth? We do, so we can actually... I think out of habit, I keep like checking here every now and then, just to make sure nothing funky's going on. But getting rid of that psychic suppression, I've said it once and I'm going to say it 12 times. No more than 12, because then it gets silly. But all the females being able to work really fast. Oh my god, we've got a colonist idol. Who would have thought the day would come? Bonnie, get back to work. All jokes aside, get back to work. It's because you don't haul and clean. Yeah, but you have a sort of passion for constructing, so go help construct, Bonnie. Live your life to your fullest. In this colony, you can do everything you want, as long as what you want to do is work hard for basically no pay. Socialism. Oh, political. I'll have one person in the comments. Well, shut up, I'm playing Rimworld. Playing Rimworld. If I was a political activist, then fine. Maybe I am. Maybe this is how they catch you out. They pretend they're not, and then they wham! Political commentary. You don't see it coming. It's like when you've like done something wrong, and your mum's in a bad mood, and you haven't realised she's clocked you. She comes in, and just bam, get you. Just with the quickness, and you're like, "What did I do?" Nothing. I'm just pretending. I'm just assuming you've done something. This is an insight into my abusive childhood, really. It's how I get it out, rather than crying every night. Crying every night just gets boring, you get wet quill, it's just weird. Just from the crying, I don't wet myself, not anymore. Okay, we've actually got like 120 fine meals in the freezer. This is going great. Go and recruit Lear. Recruit Lear right now. Come on, all this positivity that I'm talking. When's the last time I've actually been positive in this colony? I can't remember. Probably episode 10. For For the last 20 episodes, it's been all doom and gloom. Now we've got huskies and bedrooms and stuff's getting cleaned. Ignore the mech cluster. Ignore the negativity. Ignore the fact that we're lacking everything. And if we get attacked really big, we die. Apart from all that. And the impending doom of the infestation we've got. The mech cluster that we've got. All the parts that we're missing to build a really good defence. Apart from that, we're doing pretty well. Oh, laugh or cry, laugh or cry. I should really sort the infestation out before it becomes too crazy. Look, even the huskies are making love in the hallway. This is a good colony. You can just smell it in the air. To be fair, the huskies just made love in the air, so it could be that. So, who do we like? Des. I think Des is slowly becoming like a hidden gem for MVP of the colony. So come get a Molotov cocktail. Walters basically was the MVP, but then he's annoyed me. Just because he went on a breakdown and beat someone up. You know, the MVP! The most important person in the colony. To be fair, I still have fond memories of Lewis. Lewis and Reed. There was another one that I really, really liked. Basically, all the people that I really, really like end up dead in Rimworld. Oh, that's why Walters did it. That's why Walters, because he thought, oh no, he likes him. That means I'm going to die, so I need to do something so he doesn't like me. Right, burn this Des, so then we can get the furnace a-going. Yeah, chuck a couple. Just make sure, burn, baby, burn. Alright, get out of there before you get like heat stroke. And then we'll burn this one as well, just because, like I said, we're lacking in wood. And we had this problem before where we were like just burning one at a time. And I don't really think it worked very well. They're coming to put out the fire. Of course they are. Just don't worry about it, okay? Right, then disallow them doors. Cool, cool, cool. Des, you can go back to your day job. Then I suppose this is little bits of wood. Watch it not actually keep catching a light. That would actually agitate me. I'm hoping there's enough wooden floor. That probably won't be. Wondering whether to burn them all down. I think I will just burn them all down. Like, we don't have all the... we don't have it properly up, so we're not really losing too much. And I'd rather just make sure this infestation doesn't get totally out of control. And we know what happens, or what's happened in the past when we don't actually, like, sort out the infestation and we let it grow too big. Like, it's too big at the minute anyway. Like, that could wipe us out. Anywhere in our base, that wipes us out. Or if they get into our base, they wipe us out. Yeah, I think we went OTT with burning it. But at least we know all these are going to die. And then we'll sell in the kill squad straight away. Like, not even messing about. Like, well, I suppose there's 9 of us now, or like 10 of us that all can have a gun and just come in and clear this out. It's a shame they didn't mine too much for us and find, like, steel. That's... Come on, Randy. I thought you'd been nice to us this episode. Yeah, it hasn't really done the job that I've wanted. Des. I know he's sleeping, but don't want this fire to die out. So Des, while they're sleeping, come on, man. While they're sleeping, I'll get him to come up here and start setting these on fire. I'm keeping an eye on the temperature so Des doesn't actually get heat stroke. So get out of there, Des. Nice, nice, nice. Lock them doors. Okay, temperature's back up. We'll just check a bug's health. Yeah, they've all got serious heat stroke. Brilliant. Yeah, okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. It's probably just as well we came in there and just relit that fire. They all incapacitated? Yep, so they'll all... Ooh, saying that, they're still quite far away from dying. But at least we know. At least the percentage on the heat stroke is still going up. Once it gets to 100%, they'll all die. The only thing we'll have to deal with is if any of these hives are close to reproducing, although a lot of them say due for maintenance. So I don't know if that means they can't spawn. Right, so the temperature is now starting to drop, which is okay. Because most of the heat stroke... it looks like the heat strokes are going to hit 100. Which they just have, and they've just killed them all. So what we're going to do is wait for that temperature to drop, and then we're going to grab everyone and send them in, and then we'll just... anything still alive, we'll just kill it. So I'll probably wait until the temperature gets to about... so it's dropping anyway, so it's at 80. Jackalope. Yeah, let's get the Goon Squad in here now. That's their nickname, they love it. And let's send everyone in. So I'm going to be over-prepared. The reason why I'm doing that is because, let's say, 3 of the hives spawn. That will probably take out... well, that will take out like 2 people. So we just want to make sure that we have enough people so none of that happens, because we're playing it safe, because we've got no reason to risk anything. So, and that's why we were careful with the bug box anyway. I can't see any bugs alive. Okay, so I'll just set them like this. It looks like Mad Doe. Why is there a Mad Doe? I always click the world button for no reason other than just to make my potato PC work. Okay, why is there a Mad Doe? I can't see anyone hunting it. Oh, it's just because it's gone mad. Okay. I was a bit concerned in case we did something to wind it up. So let's put everyone in the under attack. And let's see if anyone is outside the base. It doesn't look like it. So we're fine. That will just die in the kill box. So let's go back to the killer squad. Right, and we get some shooting experience from this as well, so... then just one left. We're being ultra careful. Like I said, no reason to risk anything. There we go, infestation dealt with, and look at all the stuff we've got. This is why I don't mind when infestations are spawning, because we've got all this insect meat which we use for kibble, although, you know, we may have enough kibble for the time being. But I just think it's a really easy way to make kibble by having all this insect meat. So why don't we make them spawn? Not a big deal dealing with them. Now we have had a few practice runs, let's be honest, since the series started. But we've learned how to deal with them. I've shown you the genius of my kill box. You guys, you didn't trust me. Episode 10 and whatnot, you saying it weren't going to work. And now, not only am I your sex icon, I'm a genius. It's crazy. I know. Sex icon, yeah, but genius might be taking it a bit too far. I know what you guys are already going to say, so don't worry about it. Right, so I'm just going to allow all these bodies so then they can start being hauled into the freezers. And actually, we're catching up on a lot of the jobs that we've had queued up for a long time. I think the only jobs around the colony that we haven't got round to is just stuff where we don't have the materials to. Which is actually really, really nice. Obviously, not having the materials, but... there we go, all allowed. And we get insect jelly, and insect jelly is pretty nice. Has that Mad Doe, here he comes. There we go, and he hit a trap, so he's dead. So then we can put everyone back into the no-go zone. I was making sure none of the colonists were still just standing there to attention. In hindsight, I probably should have made all these out of sandstone, but you live, you learn. I just can't be bothered to manually go around all of these and take them out and put sandstone in. Ah, Eagle's still standing to attention. Bless you. I knew one of you would be. I still have total faith in her. Oh. So that tree's died. Which, okay. Not great, but... so if we look in needs, yeah, -6, okay. So then we'll come back to this. And to be fair, for a bug killing box that isn't complete, I think we can all agree it actually worked rather well. I think, like, that couldn't have really went any better. The only way it could have went better is, you know, if Randy came on afterwards and gave us a clap. And a bow, let's not be rude. But I have to say, I'm loving Randy after this episode. Like, I wanted progress, but jeez. Marble beds. Pleasing, because the quicker we can get the beds in, the quicker we can start shoving people in there. Sounds really bad. By choice, I promise. By choice, we'll shove people in there. Side table. God, our bedrooms look really nice. I wouldn't mind living there. Not in the colony, but... Is that an indictment on the colony? It's just the impending doom that puts me off. You know, not the cheeriness nature of the colonies. Our recruitment attempts will begin on Robo. Put lights in. God, we're going to complete this game with style. I shouldn't get too ahead of myself. Every time I get ahead of myself, then Randy's like, okay, let's calm down. Now, I really want to get them bedrooms up. That'll excite me, because then at least in our recreation room we can make a little bit bigger. Which I still think that's a problem we have every now and then, because everyone has their rec time at the same time. Some people aren't sleeping in tables. Whoa. It's a lot of alerts. Okay, nothing. So Robo has been recruited. Look at all the... I've never had this many colonists. This is crazy. I don't even know what to make you do. Robo, why are you naked? You're not even a crafter or anything. Intellectual, I mean, we don't have a secondary workbench or anything like that. I'm not really sure what to do with you. I suppose, to be fair, having someone on full-time, having two people, so we've got Des on full-time clean, you on full-time haul, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. I will probably do that, especially because I put Vex on construction, so she's not a full-time hauler, so that will do that quite nicely. Anyway, we will see how that works on the next episode. If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. And I'll catch you next time, party people. Bye.